Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm Kyle Provost, and welcome to the 2007 Royal Rooters Baseball League All-Star Selection Show. Tonight, we'll be giving you all you need to know about the All-Star Game and the Home Run Derby. We'll give you the starting lineups for both teams, and including all the participants for this year's first ever Home Run Derby in the Royal Rooters Baseball League. First, let's talk about both the team names. The Bean Eaters were the National League team in the late 1800s that really had some solid play. They were a National League team, and at the time it was Pittsburgh that was really the only other team that could take them out. Pittsburgh, of course, having Honus Wagner, one of the greatest players of all time. The Bean Eaters, of course, had a lot of acclaim until the Pilgrims came into town. The Pilgrims, as soon as Van Johnson opened up the American League, became the Pilgrims, also known as the Americans, and the Puritans later became the Boston Red Sox. The Pilgrims were a force in the beginning of the early 1900s, and then of course later on the Red Sox dynasty would come about. And that's how we came up with the names. We just wanted to make sure we remembered the heritage and who the Royal Rooters originally cheered for. And of course now we know them as the Red Sox Nation, cheering for, of course, our beloved Boston Red Sox. So let's talk about the 2007 Home Run Derby. The Home Run Derby is the first of its kind. We've never done it here in the league, and we thought we wanted to add something special for everybody, and we thought that a Home Run Derby would be just a thing to add to All-Star Weekend. Couple of things. One, it's going to be with aluminum bats. We do need players, whoever have aluminum bats, to bring them in. We've only got a short supply of aluminum bats, and I know there's going to be some players looking to grab some different bats to use during the Home Run Derby. The second is, for all the participants, you can bring in whoever you want to pitch to you. It does not have to be a Royal Rooters Baseball League player or coach or anything like that. You can bring in a family member you think that they throw to you, particularly better, or whatever the case may be. And finally, for your family members, bring them on in. If you have kids, or if you have cousins, or even older family members or friends that you want to bring in to shag down some foul balls and fly balls during the Home Run Derby, we welcome them. We want them to be sort of a family and friends experience. It's going to be a fun time. So let's take a peek at who it's going to be here, and we'll go first over some rules, and then we'll get into the players. So check out all the information here about the Home Run Derby. So let's go over some of the rules really quickly for the Home Run Derby. The batting order will be, of course, drawn at random, and each participant will draw a number out of a hat before the competition. That's the number they will go in the first round. All rounds will have 10 outs, including the final round. Any swing that is not a home run is, of course, considered an out. That includes foul balls and swings and misses. The second round will be reduced to 6 hitters. The first round totals will carry into the second round for those 6 hitters. And after, of course, the second round, they'll have a total of the first and second round to be their score. The 2 highest home run totals after round 2 will advance to the finals. The final round will be a clean slate. See what each competitor has to offer in the last round. And in the final round, it will be a clean slate for both hitters. We'll have an opportunity with 10 outs to hit the most home runs. The one who does will be crowned the champion. Any tie in any of the rounds will have a 5-out tiebreaker between the hitters. That includes the final round. And of course, the winner gets their name on the trophy and will be crowned the first ever Home Run Derby champion of the Royal Rooters Baseball League. So, who could be your 2007 Home Run Derby champion? Let's find out. First on the list, Joe Cooley from the Makos. Cooley shown a lot of power from the right side, a big guy, and certainly can jack some out with the aluminum bats. Matt Reinke, a newcomer to the league. He's got good stuff on the mound, but also has got a lot of power coming in. Mike Bodridge and Tom Kelly, both from the Poppies. Bodridge in batting practice, I know, has hit a ton out of Wakefield and certainly looking to do that here on All-Star Weekend. Tom Kelly from the left side of the plate. Very powerful kid, been in the league for 3 years. Nick Velasquez and Nate Giannino from We Got Corn. Velasquez, a lefty, for a little guy's got a lot of power. Nate Giannino coming into the league his first time. He has got a lot of upper body strength and has hit a lot of foul balls into the park, into the backyards of some of the fields at Wakefield. Should be interesting. Mike Gibbons from the Myrack, he comes in, and he will join Mike Meneses from the Myrack team. Zach Miller and Tim Chenot from the Junkyard Dogs. Both have a lot of power as well. Chenot, he's a big guy at first base. Miller's a huge catcher for the Dogs. Greg Goslin and Nick Kapura from the Oil Can Roids. And finally, Chris Wetmore and Neil Sullivan, a couple of big bangers from the scruffy-looking Nerf herders. Those are your contestants. Who will be the champion of the 2007 Derby? So let's talk about the 2007 All-Star Game. We know about the teams. We're going to know in a little bit about who's on the teams and who's starting on the teams. So let's talk about just some things that you're going to see at the All-Star Game. One being, of course, it's a big family event. We're welcoming all family and friends. We'd love to have as many teammates and managers, of course, going to be there, but everybody in the league we want there. We want to show the support of everyone who made the team and really want to pay tribute to the Royal Rooters Baseball League. But we want more family and friends there, and the reason we're bringing in some of these different activities is because we want to incorporate it as a family and sort of fun atmosphere. A couple of things you're going to see at the All-Star Game. Going to see some free handouts. We've got O Beverages coming in. They're going to give away all free samples of their product, O Water. Yeah, it's good stuff. I think it's going to be nice for everybody, especially if it's on the warmer side for the afternoon. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be nice to have something to quench the thirst of all the players and fans at the ballpark that day. We've also got a light concession stand we're going to have there, candy. We'll see what we can muster up, but we're going to have some nice things there for everybody that's going to be there for the whole day. We're gonna try and get as much as we can for the kids. We're planning on trying to do some face painting for all the kids that are going to be there. We thought that might be a nice touch to it as well. This all, of course, being free for everybody. The concessions will be light. It won't be expensive. It'll just be enough to cover the cost of the food. A couple other things. We're going to be having a free catalog to show to everybody for all the players next year. We've got bats on there, gloves, we've got different equipment we're going to put on there. You're going to have a catalog of everything that we have to offer on our website to sell to you at a reduced cost. That you would see all these products online, we're going to sell it for a reduced cost. It's going to be something nice. And finally, we're going to offer the 2008 pre-registration. And we're going to cut $15 off the price for all the players that want to come back for the 08 season. You have to pay $210, and you'll be all signed up for next year. Won't have to worry about it. Of course, it'll be, you don't have to worry about it coming in next year. It might be easier for all you players out there. So we thought that'd be nice too. That's going to be at the All-Star Game. So we're going to have a lot of things going on there. And we're going to have music, and we're going to have a lot of fun speaking, and it'll be really nice. And I think the players that we'll show here in just a second will love playing in these conditions, and certainly something new that the league will have to offer. Now let's move it into the players and on the field. The game will be a 9-inning game. Of course, it'll be in Wakefield, Massachusetts at Sullivan Field. It will have enough time for all the players involved to play plenty of baseball. We will have new balls for everybody to play with, and it will offer a fun time. We're going to have 2 umpires there. It's going to be a nice game, exhibition game for everybody involved. And again, it's a 9-inning game, which is nice. That everybody's used to playing. 7 will stretch it out and have, of course, a celebration for the day.